Hi everyone. I hope you guys have a good day today. My name is Mama Afiq Naim Bin Noorazmi. I am a student from UiTM Pulau Pinang, and today I'd like to present about my individual task, which is the topic is about conflict. Okay, in this presentation is for my class HTC 630. In this presentation, I'm gonna explain what is conflict, how conflict can happen, what is perspective of conflict, and how to solve the conflict. So we're gonna go to our first slide. And okay, so for our first point is we have to know what is conflict. Conflict can be defined as a natural disagreement from individual or group that differ in terms of idea and issue. Conflict is an issue no human can avoid in our life. Usually conflict will happen when someone has their own idea and their own understanding that different from others. Moreover, conflict can happen in every situation and environment, whether in political issue, task conflict, relation conflict, and progress conflict. To make sure you guys understand about this conflict, let me give a certain example of relation conflict behavior that can occur when in the relationship. Okay, for example is when in the relationship, both partner have a different of opinion, experience, taste, perspective, personality, or belief. Such as the woman love color pink, but from the man's side, he more prefer a blue color. But the girl don't want to hear the man opinion and want his man to use pink. And the man don't want to use pink because he think pink is the color for a woman. And from there, the conflict start happen because both of them have their own taste and have their own opinion about the color. Okay, conflict generally is it tends enough to disrupt some of aspect of the relationship, such as communication, which is what differentiates it from simply having a different point of view with other people's. Okay, so we're gonna go to our next slide is so the next point, which is we have actually three different perspective of conflict. For the first perspective of conflict is first traditional perspective, second is the interactionist perspective, and the third is managed conflict perspective. So let me explain the first traditional perspective. Okay, from the view of the traditional perspective, it's viewed that conflict as a negative factor that should be always avoided. It's because manager believe that traditional perspective conflict only brought a job negatively in a group. Traditional conflict can be defined as when someone struggles to get a claim in the status of power, they will aim for the opponents to eliminate the rival. For the example, when the workplace need to find someone to take a good position, the employee will compete with each other. From there, it will become conflict, and usually everyone will do anything for money and power. For the second is the interactionist perspective conflict. Interactionist perspective conflict is actually a bit different compared to traditional perspective. From interactionist view, conflict is a positive factor that can help to improve the performance of group by give a support the group goals. However, not all interactionist view conflict are positive. They always have a negative side, and definition of interactionist view of conflict is it can be a positive strain in group, and conflict can be improvement parts of for a group from performing successfully. So we go to the next, which is our third is manage conflict. Okay, for the manage conflict perspective is it's more advanced to view of conflict where it focus the whole structure conflict in both before and after the behavior stage conflict occur. Next, manage conflict perspective is to preparing someone in order to face conflict and receive the best result after the conflict. So let's go to the next slide. In this slide, we're gonna talk about 5 stage in conflict process. All of this stage is to show to us about how the conflict begins and how it grow among individual group that have a different opinion and understanding. We go to the first stage is opposition incompatibility. In this stage, it tell us about the potential area that conflict can happen. So for we go to stage number two. Stage number two is cognition and professionalization. In this stage is the perception of conflict areas between two party. The party must feel that there is the conflict via stress, anger, frustration, and this conflict areas, the individual must take a action on how to handle the problem. At the stage number three is attention. In this process, where we need to take action in certain way, there are five conflict handling intention. First, we have accommodating, for like I win, you lose. Second is collaborating, like I win, you win. Number three is avoiding. It means no winner or no loser. Number four is accommodating. It means like I lose, you win. And lastly is compromising. It means you bend, I bend. That is the five how to handle the conflict. And next we're gonna to go to the stage number four. Stage number four is behavior. In this behavior stage, is include the statement, action, and reaction that made by both of party, and usually this conflict behavior is implemented with each party attention. That is behavior stage number four. And for the stage number five is outcome. Outcome is a stage where the action reaction between conflict parties give a result. This outcome will be a improvement when it improve a quality of decision that stimulate the creativity and innovation, to encourage interest and curiosity among group members, to provide the medium through which problem can be aerated and tension released, and foster an environment on self-evaluating and change. That actually is the five stage of outline process. All right, that's all from me. I hope you guys learned something. So thank you for hearing my presentation. And anything you want guys want to ask, just put in the comment. Thank you.